Mercedes-Benz, the pinnacle of automotive luxury and innovation, is the oldest car manufacturer on the planet and the world's largest premium vehicle brand. Buckle up as we explore this brand's evolution history. Let's go all the way back to 1886. Imagine this. A guy named Carl Benz has a wild idea to put a single-cylinder engine on a three-wheeled cart. That weird little contraption, the Benz motor wagon, literally started it all. It wasn't just a prototype. It was the beginning of personal transportation. And my favorite part? Carl's wife, Bertha, basically took it on the world's first road trip without telling him, proving it actually worked. This was the Big Bang moment, the birth of the car and the start of Mercedes-Benz. Fast forward to 1901. A guy named Emil Jelinek orders a high-performance racing car and names it after his daughter, Mercedes. The result was the Mercedes Simplex 40 PS. This thing was a luxurious machine with a whopping 35 horsepower and a low center of gravity that basically set the template for what every modern car would look like. It dominated the racetracks and officially marked the end of the horseless carriage era. Then, in the 1930s, Mercedes built the massive Grosser Mercedes. This wasn't for your average driver. This was a rolling statement of power built for leaders and elites. With a huge 7.7-liter engine and an optional supercharger, it was less of a car and more of a symbol. After the 1930s, Mercedes came back swinging with one of the coolest cars ever made, the 1954 300SL, aka the Gullwing, which featured those upward-swinging doors and tubular space framed chassis. It was also the first production car with fuel injection, making it the fastest thing on the road. This was Mercedes screaming to the world that they were aiming for the stars again. If you were a celebrity or a world leader in 1963, you wanted the Mercedes-Benz 600. This was the undisputed king of luxury. It had a fancy hydraulic system that powered everything, the windows, the sunroof, even the suspension. It was the ultimate status symbol, the last word in elegance and sophistication. In the 1970s, safety became a huge focus, and Mercedes led the charge with the 1972 S-Class. This wasn't a boring safety box. It was packed with innovations like anti-lock brakes and became the safest car you could buy. It set the new standard for what a luxury sedan should be. Incredibly comfortable, high-tech, and, most importantly, secure. Fast forward to 1979. Mercedes releases the G-Wagon. Originally a military-grade off-roader with 3 locking differentials, which is a device in a vehicle's drivetrain that can force both wheels on the same axle to rotate at exactly the same speed. Which is essential for off-roading, it was basically unstoppable. The crazy part? Over 40 years later, it's still here, but now it's a symbol of luxury. It morphed from a rugged tool into a high-status SUV without ever losing its tough, boxy character. Then came a 1980s W124 E-Class. This car is the definition of German engineering. They built these things to last forever. It set the gold standard for executive cars and earned a reputation for being indestructible. There are countless stories of these things clocking over 1 million miles. This is the car that cemented Mercedes' reputation for bulletproof reliability. In 2010, Mercedes and AMG brought the Gullwing back with the SLS AMG. With those iconic doors, a screaming V8 engine under the hood, it was a modern supercar that paid perfect homage to the original. It was a stunning blend of jaw-dropping style and raw, thunderous performance. And now, Mercedes is all in on the future. The EQS is their flagship electric sedan. It's a sleek, tech-filled marvel that looks beautiful. It swaps the classic engine roar for silent, smooth electric power, proving that Mercedes intends to lead the electric revolution just like they led every other one. So, from that rickety three-wheeler to today's silent electric marvels, the story of Mercedes-Benz is basically the story of the automobile itself. It's a never-ending pursuit of excellence, a commitment to safety, and a passion for luxury. That three-pointed star isn't just a logo. It's a promise to keep redefining what a car can be.